I like sports and live sporting events. The process of having the ability or the opportunity to negotiate the right to host an event, bring it to Singapore, and thereafter during the event itself, you have friends, kids, families, friends coming, have a good time, they smile. That brings pleasure to what I'm doing. The preparations and the construction for major events, the field of play, the fan zone differs, right? A venue like the Singapore Indoor Stadium for the FIBA Intercontinental Cup differs from the preparations and the execution of the HSBC Singapore Rugby 7. So we took a total about 5 days, putting out the big jumbotrons, all the sound and lights, the LED, the flooring, the backstops. And right now what we are trying to do is really put the final touches to make sure that everything works in sync. We started talking to FIBA regarding the hosting of the FIBA Intercontinental Cup about 1.5 years ago. And then of course the whole process involved the negotiation, finalization of the hosting terms, and went to contract. Then after we have FIBA coming to Singapore for site recce, finalizing the entire event requirements, etc. Then we went into the stage of contracting various vendors, from the lighting vendors, the event overlays, hotels, transport, and even catering services. Here at the OCBC Square, we have a fan zone open to public where people can take part in the street ball challenges, admire the street art that we have, and there's a lot more family activities that the young and the old can participate in. Preparing for major events is never smooth sailing, right? There's a lot of discussions, sometimes there's differences in view, but what is the happiest moment for the team and myself is when you see the players coming out for Players Tunnel and the winning team carrying the Champions Trophy at the end of the event. Behind every major event, there are many people to thank. It's not just the working committee, you have the vendors, volunteers that are working around the clock to make sure that the venue, the equipment and the content is all ready. We hope to give the fans a good time. We hope they will love the action, and someday we hope one or many of them will be competing on this field.